Every year I chase the same thing. Not a mountain, not a sunrise, but a season, autumn. And no matter how many times I try to catch it, it always feels like it slips away just as I arrive. Hey, I'm Mosh, a landscape photographer just like you. Today I want to talk about one of the most rewarding and frustrating parts of landscape photography: chasing fall color. It's not just about timing or location, it's about learning to see change as part of the art. The first time I set out to photograph fall, I planned everything. I had maps of tree species, elevation charts, foliage reports. I even tracked temperature drops. I drove hours to this mountain valley that everyone said was the spot. And when I got there, the color was gone. Bare branches. A few stubborn yellow leaves clinging on like memories. I missed it by 3 days. Imagine preparing for a concert for months, but showing up just as the band's packing up their instruments. That was me. Standing in silence where the music had just ended. I drove home angry that day. Angry that nature didn't wait for me. But the truth was, I was treating autumn like an event, not an experience. I wanted it on schedule. The perfect day, the perfect color, the perfect frame. But nature doesn't care about perfect. Autumn isn't a single day. It's a story of transition. And I was trying to photograph the headline instead of the whole story. The next year, I changed my approach. Instead of chasing the peak, I started following the process. I went out early, when the greens were just starting to blush into yellow. And then again, a week later, when orange took over like fire spreading through a forest. And again, when the last leaves trembled before the wind stripped them bare. For the first time, I wasn't chasing autumn. I was listening to it. Every photo became a sentence in the same story, the story of change. And in a way, it mirrored something I hadn't realized yet, that photography, like life, is really about learning to let go at the right moment. Here's what that season taught me. Great fall photos aren't about color, they're about contrast. For example, bright trees only look vibrant when there's shadow nearby. Orange leaves only pop when framed by evergreen. It's like music. Color is the melody, but shadow is the rhythm. And composition, that's your harmony. The trick isn't to fill the frame with color, it's to balance it with space. Think of it like cooking. A spoonful of spice in the right place can change the whole flavor, but too much and you lose the taste of the meal. I realized that restraint, leaving space for calm, makes the color feel louder. Because the story of autumn isn't look how bright it is, it's look how quickly it fades. So here's what I do now every fall. Step 1. I scout early, before peak color, to study shapes and light, not leaves. Step 2. I watch transitions instead of waiting for perfection. Step 3. I shoot in mixed weather, fog, drizzle, even overcast days, because mood matters more than sunlight. The softer the light, the deeper the feeling. And finally, I remind myself that no photo can hold onto a season. It's just a souvenir of time passing, and that's what makes it beautiful. Now, every time I see the first leaf turn, I don't rush anymore. I know what's coming. Change, beauty, and a little bit of heartbreak. Because autumn reminds me that nothing lasts forever. Not the color, not the light, not even us. But if you pay attention, you can capture a piece of it, just long enough to remember what it felt like. So here's my challenge for you this season. Don't just chase autumn. Follow it. Document its beginning, its peak, and its end. Let your photos tell the story of change. And trust me, that story will outlast every red leaf that ever fell.